Hi, this is Jaya Lee of livingheaven.com, and I wanted to share a few insights from yesterday from a conversation from someone who had just had someone pass in their family. And they asked me what I did, and I do life coaching, I do healing, and then when we started to get into a conversation and they said they just found out of a family member passing. So then I ventured out and I shared that I can connect with people on the other side. That's one of the things that began to happen some years back. And they said they don't believe in anything like that. Thank you very much. And I said, that's great. It's really good. So that kind of got their attention. And I said, why would you believe in something that you haven't had an experience of? How can you believe in something unless you've had an experience of it? And I shared that everything that I offer and that I do, I've had direct experiences of, and then certain gifts have been developed intentionally, committed to, invested in, and developed to be of service to others. But it all started with an inner experience that was completely unexpected. And so he stated that he was an atheist, and I said, yep, I grew up in that same exact mindset, and yet I was having experiences in nature and with music and certain things where I could feel there was something larger than myself. So even though today I might use the word God, what to me it is really, it's life. That's always been the word that speaks to the heart. So I said, I believe in life. I believe in, and I know life, right? That there is something bigger. There's so much more than we can experience with our senses, with our thoughts and beliefs, which can be very, very limited according to what we've been exposed to and what we've experienced. So this work of Living Heaven is all about experimenting and allowing your own heart to express, listening to your own heart and really being mindful of what's happening, that a lot of times we miss when we're just going about, our same old, day in, day out. So just to begin to slow down and listen to things, to trust your own experience, to trust your own inner knowing, and to go beyond belief. That's the title of the book, Living Beyond Belief. To go beyond belief, not to take on others' beliefs, but to go beyond the part of yourself that is the thinking mind and into direct experience of something that is beyond concepts, right? Beyond something that you can think about. There's something that you can directly experience and know. And I shared with this person also, our mind is very powerful, and we can focus it to the extent that we can generate certain experiences. And is that really real? Who's to say that that's real? That's still an aspect of control, right? Trying to make something happen. So at core, we don't really trust life. Or we could say we don't really know life. That life is benevolent, right? And some people would say that God is good. That life is good. And at core, when we know that anything that's showing up in our life experience is ultimately for our good and for the evolution of life, for our own growth, right? And so that's a very different framework to live within. So anything that's showing up as a living hell experience is ultimately showing up that way because it's allowing us the opportunity to realize more of who and what we really are. And it's showing up that way as an invitation into heaven. So if there are any living hell experiences that are currently happening in your life, there can be an experiment. Just experiment. You don't have to believe that this is true, but just to experiment with the possibility that it's happening for you. That the living hell experience is happening ultimately to bring you into a greater awareness of who and what you are, i.e. heaven. All right, so that's a little bit of the flow today, and very grateful to the person, to that conversation, for drawing that out and really realizing there is zero agenda in me to have anyone believe in anything and to force any belief onto someone, but instead to provide the space and the tools and the opportunity to come into their own experience of that, and to really allow that when it's ready, when it's wanted, when there is a desire for that. Or when the living hell is getting so extreme, sometimes we really don't have a choice. We want heaven so much, we will generate that living hell experience, and hopefully get the support to bring us in much quicker into the awareness of what that is trying to get us to realize, and the expansion that and the opportunity that it's providing for us on a soul level. All right, so blessings and love as always. All right, you can go to livingheaven.com and check out some more things there. All right.